Hey guys, Jonah here, back with day 8. We're into the second week of the Beer52 Advent box for 2024. Yeah, we've had some good beers, some not good beers, and I'm still annoyed that we had one replacement beer. Yeah, for various different reasons. But we're on to week 2, so let's see what we've got. So, day 8, here we go, is up here. Ooh. And oh, it's another fallen one. Can I get it? Oh, I can. Oh. Boom. There we go. Right, what do we got? We have got Vanvåg, Vanvåg Artisanal Ale. Is that the name of the beer? Oh no, there it is. Sötma. Sötma. Which is kind of crazy. It is 5.5%. I can't read that because it's not focusing on there. Oh, it's a stout. There we go. Let's try that side. Robust stout, it says. Sötma. And for some reason, it's not focusing on that bad boy at all. What have we got? Magnum hops, wheat and oats, which is not too bad. Let us see what we can see. Oh, I've not got my glass in place, which means I must have almost sat on it. There it is. I should be better organised by now, dear viewer, but no. So giving it a quick pressure test there, which is always good with these ones because they haven't been in the fridge. So it's a stout with oats in. Could you call it an oatmeal stout? Let us see. I'm going to go for a reasonably gentle pour today because I've been really suffering huge amounts of head. I think this one is not going to be any different. No. There we go. Vanvåg. Where are Vanvåg from? That sounds let's have a look. Imported by Beer52. They are brewed in the EU. It says, wow. Nope, doesn't say. I have had some Vanvåg beers before, but I can honestly say I do not know or do not remember where they're from. Over a finger, not quite too. Lovely dark beer. Slightly off-white head, not quite a tan head, a cream, we'll call that. Creamy head, big fluffy bubbles in there, which means it will not hang around for very long. But it remains to see, will it stick to the side glass and create lots of lacing, which I do like. Yes, definite roastiness, little bit of that kind of gritty thing. Not so much on the coffee side. We're talking chocolate, perhaps. There's the aroma that it could give away a little bit of sweetness. Let's see what we get. Welcome to week 2. Cheers and beers. Oh, okay. I was expecting it to be weak, but no. That has got quite a bitter astringency to it. That sort of grimy grittiness is there. There's the hint of coffee, but I think it's the hint of coffee that comes with roasted malts. Because coffee is roasted, when you drink coffee, you get that roasted notes imparted into the taste. And then because it's roasted barley and stuff in beer, because it's roasted, it gives you, your brain kind of links, oh, that tastes like coffee. It doesn't really in this case, but it definitely has that roastiness to it. There is a little bit of green there too, and I'm guessing that's coming from the hops. Maybe a little bit more heavily hopped perhaps than stouts usually are. But that combined with the astringency from the malts, pardon me, kind of washes your palate, but then it gets hit with that another layer of roastiness, washes your palate some more. Quite interesting, maybe a tiny bit too bitter for my liking. 5.5%, not too shabby either. Yeah, I'm liking this. It's kind of in the Baltic-y sort of style. It's not full on enough. There's not enough kind of salty sea dog. Try saying that when you've had a few. That kind of thing reminds me of the sea, and not just because I'm wearing this really crazy fisherman's jumper. I love this jumper. Got given to me as a present a few years ago. Really, really warm in this time of year. Fantastic. You can't argue with a good fisherman's jumper. There is a hint of bitterness. There is a hint of sweetness before the bitterness kicks in. Maybe a little bit of kind of fruit there coming. Yeah, it's like a sort of like a prune or a datey kind of fruitiness, but no, it's weird. You've got the kind of a tiny bit of sweetness, tiny bit of fruit, but then the bitterness of the malts really hits home. And there's supposed to be oats and wheat in here. I would say there's probably not enough. It's a little bit watery, but it's not creamy enough to take the edge off the astringency, unfortunately. If you like your full-on imperials and your full-on Larry oatmeal stouts, which I don't, believe it or not, I do like strong pastry stouts and things like that, but the full-on bitter imperials, not so much. And the full-on Baltic porters and the Russian stouts and just craziness is a bit too much for me. And this is kind of on the way to that. It's only 5.5, so there's no real reason why they would put so much astringency into this beer. Into Sötma. Wow. There must be some story behind this. Let me see if I can focus on the can once again, dear viewer, because I feel like I'm not giving you the full story here. Let's see if I can put it right up here. There we go. Indulge in this dark, sweet stout. Well, no, not sweet to my thing. And luxurious mouthfeel. Nope, not getting that either. Magnum hops, barley, blah, 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 blah. Roast malts, chocolate and fudge. I'm getting the malts, definitely. Chocolate, yes. In that dark, gritty way. Fudge, not at all. Yeah, not that great, in my humble opinion. But what do I know, dear viewer? I'm just a beer reviewer. Vanvåg, Stockholm. There we go. In Sweden. Cool. So that is where they are from. Vanvåg. I'm from Sweden. Oh dear. But you're wearing lederhosen. Yes, I'm from Sweden. That's the worst Swedish accent ever. But if you've watched Trading Places, and it's a Christmas movie, the same as Die Hard is a Christmas movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, interesting. So my second pour has got all those kind of bottom of the can kind of things, and it's a touch sweeter now. Either that or the synapses have shot their load into my mouth, shall we say, and all the bitterness has kind of hasn't regenerated. It's not recharged yet. So I'm getting a little bit more sweetness. Is it fudge? I kind of understand. It's more that kind of dark sugary, like a muscovada type sugar, which still has a bit of bitterness in it. Fudge, caramel, vanilla, no. So the things that in my head make up the taste of fudge are not really here. But as we get down to the bottom, there's definitely a bit more sweetness in there than there was to start with. Ooh. Not too bad, not too bad. I still would say that a slightly stronger porter or stout, sweeter, would be nice. I've had a delivery reasonably recently of the St. Peter's Winter Ale, which is a fantastic beer, and that's at 6.5%. And I would say that is superior to this one. But never mind, there is the beginning of week 2. It is day 8, and that is the Vanvåg Sötma. What have they described it as? Robust stout. Very interesting. I'm still looking for the best of the box. Definitely not had that so far. Guys, this has been Unclejona. Thank you for spending time with me at the weekend. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will be back with day 9. And that's coming up real soon.